Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o see them yopo.
Memo akwaba ediba PENDREAM TV. So mesra say any day you can share and be subscribe to channel no click bell so say the news to us on sabet me aka ntem no watie. Eye okuja to Ablakwa ene wo good morning Ghana so abra na aniampofo ena dandan dwumadie no. Ode nsem bi betu dwa efa nsase aban koso a eton na are ho na esre so. Ema revelation and expose ya odi tu dwa ma aniampofo sre ya esu o show ni so. Because it doesn't make sense. For the first time in Ghana, the judicial service, court no kasano. Like your turn inside Siamo no so court. So you can imagine court no court over their lands some people in government are capture. And until anytime na okuja to animuno expose na state capture. Na on top of the list, no about 13 bungalows, no muchra, omu judicial service, nedia, some people in government are taking over into your moko court. Mean Kasabe video no, me pesi ebeko no ahwe kwanya, government people are taking over courts in Sasiama court na Kasa Eko court.
It was on this show last week that I broke the news that I've been looking into what the Judicial Service of Ghana has filed in court. I have the writ that they filed. This is a copy. You see why it's good to bring documents. Suit number LD 0526 2023. The plaintiff is the Judicial Service of Ghana. The defendants are Lands Commission, Frames Oil Company Limited, and the Attorney General.
The plaintiff is the Judicial Service of
Judicial Service of Ghana. They have gone to court. Judicial Service of Ghana. That's the republic that we are in now. No.
No, but what? You don't think they should be able to go to court?
Annie, you I'm trying to control myself. I don't want to laugh at you.
But listen. And I don't know why, but it's okay to me.
Yeah.
This is the judicial service.
Yes.
Which is the court.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's why I'm agitated.
Yeah. The court has gone to court.
Yes. But I say so clearly instead of why are you crying? You know, Savio Kujetu makes you cry.
You know, somebody reminded me recently that somebody reminded me recently that when I took Jacob Echevi to court, the judicial service was hard on me. At the time, they didn't know that, when they are done with Jake's bungalow, they'll be coming for their bungalows. Okay. Oh, Annie. So the Judicial Service on the 27th of February 2024 this year they ran to court saying that look, now it's too much. They are just losing their bungalows. And then they listed here 13 bungalows they have lost. Then they say that, look, we have come to court. We want a declaration that any purported sale, lease, grant, or disposal of these bungalows, they provide the list, should be declared unconstitutional and unlawful. That's what they are demanding. And then, top on their list, number one, first one, that the Judicial Service, they say number 7, 5th Circular Road, cantonments, last occupied by Justice F.G. Kobie. So, I have been, as part of my state capture investigations, I take the address, and they've been very kind to it when you read the court documents. They've even attached pictures, how it was before, how it was demolished, and those who are, who've come to tip sand, and all of that. They've done quite some thorough work.
There were structures on it?
Yes, and they've attached all of that in the writ.
Wow.
So what I do is that I take my GPS. Now it's very easy. They say number 7, 5th Circular Road, last occupied by Justice F.G. Kobie.
Ghana Post?
Yeah, both. I use all. Sure? Yes, I use.
So you went around twice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
because we want to know which one was accurate.
To my shock.
But did they
to my shock.
No,
to my shock. I arrived at number
Sammy,
7,
for
Fifth Circular.
clarification.
Yeah.
The number 7,
Fifth Circular Road.
Did they give the coordinates? Because you said you used coordinates to check.
Yes. That number
But did they
7.
give the coordinates?
These are the coordinates. Number
They
7,
said number
Fifth
7.
Circular Road. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Fifth Circular.
if
It will tell you.
GPS
Yes. It will take you.
Ah.
It will take you. Yeah, that's what I did. It will take you there. You can try it. Viewers can try it. That's what I
You
did.
can send the coordinates to maybe
Yeah,
us.
I can.
so
I
that
don't.
we-
I hope my peers don't mind me mentioning their names. They went with me, you know. And to the shock of our lives, we didn't find Justice F.G. Kobia. We found Asase Broadcasting Company Limited. So it's not me saying. It is the Judicial Service of Ghana. They've provided all the evidence. They've listed all of them 1 to 13, and all of them they tell you who last occupied. Number 2, this is number 18, Fifth Circular Road, cantonments, last occupied by Justice Anthony Abada. It's their colleagues.
Wow.
They know them. So then, I do some further work. You know that, due diligence, parliamentary oversight. That's what the Constitution expects us. Ghanaians don't vote for MPs to just go to Parliament and go and be shouting, yeah, yeah. They want us to do due diligence. Anything the executive brings, matters of national interest, we should scrutinize. We should carry out our oversight. So, I delve into the matters. Then I discovered that these lands that when I first raised this court case, Lands Minister held a press conference. He said, yes, it's true the judges have gone to court, but all those lands were sold by Mahama. I discovered that apparently the Lands Minister peddled blatant falsehood. That this particular land at number 7 Fifth Circular Road, the history is that in 2006, in July 2006, that was when, even though, and that's what has been going on. So you are in residence, you are occupying the building, but you don't know it has been sold.
Yeah.
So in 2006, appears unknown to the judiciary, President Kufuor had sold it to his Get Fund board chairman, Mr. Akwesi Fusiaba Banahene.
That's in
2006. Then I discovered that in 2020, Mr. Banahene then resells. You see why some people are now saying that, look, this law that we are championing, we should put in a resale clause that you can't resell even after 30. Because what the political exposed people are doing is that they start and give themselves some time, and then turn around to buy it. So in 2020, a company called Lily Homes goes to then buy it from Mr. Banahene. So in my expose, I said that, look, this matter is going to get very complex because there have been sales, resales, and some of the people occupying these buildings that the Judicial Service wants back are heavyweights. How are you going to take this building from the president's cousin, who is a director
So they are weightier
of
than the
assassin?
Judicial Service.
So no, but clearly no. So I just said that, look, this is going to be a very complicated matter. No, I'm coming there. Don't worry. It's important. Now, after I put this out, I've been raising these matters at the Assurances Committee. Both the Lands Minister and the Works and Housing Minister have all confirmed, it's on record, parliamentary records, that they are now negotiating with the Chief Justice. The government, the state, is quite embarrassed. They don't want this because the optics are not good. Judges against the Attorney General in court, fighting over lands and all of that. So they are currently negotiating for an amicable resolution. It's on record. And that they want to compensate, find something else to compensate the Judicial Service of Ghana.
How many judges are involved in this?
It's about 13 bungalows.
13, and all of them are
Yes.
within the
cantonments,
Asase.
cantonments enclave. Yeah,
Enclave.
cantonments. But there's one at Labone, then there's another one at Ridge.
Okay.
But the majority are in the
Within the cantonments, catchment
U.S.
area.
Embassy
Okay.
catchment. So it is important to stress that the government itself has not refuted any of these claims and has gone into negotiations with the Chief Justice. Ministers of state, cabinet ministers. And nobody can challenge this. The Honorable Abu Jinapo, the Honorable Kojo Ponko, they have told us in Parliament, it's on record, that they are negotiating with the Chief Justice
Okay.
to find an amicable resolution.
Okay.
Now, the Asase radio statement, they say that I am sacrificing the principles of truth and integrity. And I take strong exception to that. Strong exception. Everything I've put out on this Asase radio land matter is supported by the evidence, by the facts. I didn't go to court saying that this is my land. It was last occupied by Justice F.G. Kobie. Now, they also then very, very dishonestly try to create a Chinese war between Lily Holmes and Asase. They didn't know that I have all the documents. Lily Holmes is owned by the wife of is owned, yes, by the wife of the Honorable Gabi Ochidako, or Mr. Gabi Asare Ochidako, who is Nana Adjoa Hackman. I have the incorporation documents here. Lily Holmes. So Lily Holmes, and interestingly, it is also important to point out that contrary to the Chinese what they try to create in their statements, saying that they are only mere tenants. They only rented from Lily Holmes. You see the dishonesty. We are just mere tenants, and the MP should leave us alone, and he should rather be cautious. They are cautioning me and warning me. When we are doing our work, we are trying to stop state capture. These are the directors of Asase Broadcasting Company Limited.
You land on that.
So you have 8 directors. There's Joseph Robert Mensah. Sorry, I was reading the shareholders. Let me come to the directors. The directors. Elizabeth Ohene. There's Reginald Laye. There's Gabi Ochidako. There's Nana Adjoa Hackman, wife of Gabi Ochidako. There's Joseph Robert Mensah. There's Joseph Ufuriata, Charles Mensah, Cecilia Barlow. So you have the sole shareholder and director of Lily Holmes, who is also a director in Asase Broadcasting Company Limited. They own the building. So there are clearly questions to be asked. And the point we are making is that how do we all stop state capture, assist the judiciary, and all those who are complaining? Some are in court, others are issuing statements like GIS and the rest, to make sure that these lands are retrieved, they get their lands back. That's what we are discussing. Nobody has put out anything which is not supported by the facts or by evidence or court documents. So this attempt to portray me as some reckless MP who is just, creating things out of the skies is most unfair. Now let me conclude by saying that, look, with all of what is going on, and next week I'll be putting out more names. Annie, will you be shocked that despite all of this national uproar about state capture, Nana Komia's colleagues and collaborators, they won't stop. I'll put out fresh names next week about fresh acquisitions. Undervalued, bought for cheap. So it's like Moka Krana, now you're no more. That's
Which were acquired recently?
Recently.
Or old documents that you have?
Fresh documents.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm concluding on the fact that the reason why many Ghanaians are excited about President Mahama's pledge in the manifesto, contained in the manifesto about ORA, Operation Recover or Loot, is the way to go. Because the impunity and how when you even expose them, they'd rather call you names. Some are justifying. You heard the governor saying that, I'm not perturbed. Others have done it. Others paid the same. Me too. I'm keeping mine.
Okay.
The only way forward is to retrieve all of this and to have the law, which we are sponsoring, to just prohibit politically exposed persons from coming near these state assets. Is the only way forward.